optional cannon. And what we're going to do is we're going to use ping pong balls as our ammunition and paper towel rolls as the cannons. I'm going to talk to you about the materials you would need to set up and run this demonstration. I'm going to run it for you, show you how it looks, and then let's talk about the science behind this at the end. So, obviously you need a paper towel roll. You also need your cannonball, or in this case your ping pong ball. You're probably going to need some tape. Some duct tape works nice. So we're going to need some hairspray. You need the aerosol hairspray type. I like to go with White Rain. That's a pretty cheap brand for loading things. And then also you're going to need one of these lighters. So it's got the long neck. And it doesn't matter if it works or not. So if when you're clicking it, it looks like this one does work. But even if it doesn't work, if it's out of gas, that's fine. All we need is the little spark that occurs at the end. Okay, and then also I cut out a piece of the middle of a white plate, and I cut a hole right in the very center. I'm going to show you why I did that a little bit later. So that's an optional piece, but I would encourage you to have it. So those are the pieces that you need to run this. And then if you want more than one cannon, obviously you would need more than one paper towel roll. All right, so let's look at setting this up. If I were to take this paper towel roll right here, and let's see, where are my glasses? All right, I had to have my safety glasses, so now I'm back with you. Let's look and see what this looks like. How do we load this? What happens here? So here I've got a paper towel roll that I've taped before. We'll talk about this in a second. And I'm going to take some hairspray and I'm going to spray it in the end and show you what happens without putting a ping pong ball in the end. So here's the hairspray. Spray just a little bit on the inside. Put the lighter in here. And if nothing happens, you have to maybe blow a little bit of oxygen in. And there you saw a flame shoot out the end. You probably heard a little something too. So that right there is the explosion that's going to be sending our ping pong ball flying eventually. All right, so what I have with this paper towel roll right here is it really doesn't fit very well. In fact, some ping pong balls are smaller than others, so the last ones that I built, this doesn't fit so well. We're going to build our own. So here I've got a paper towel roll, and the ping pong ball fits nicely in the end. In fact, it goes all the way through. And so what you might want to do is to give it a little bit better of a fit, a little bit more of a snug fit, is to take some duct tape and lay it over the inside. So let me bring this over here. The inside and the outside. And just keep going around the edge doing this. And what that's going to do is that's going to give us a better seal for when the ping pong ball goes in. So keep going with duct tape all around the outside. All right, I've just finished taping around the top edge. So this is the edge where the ping pong ball is going to fit in. And you'll notice if I place it in there, it holds nicely. So that's a good seal right here. Now we need the other end that we're going to insert this lighter into. So what we're going to do there is we've got some duct tape, and I formed a kind of a plus, and also there's a little hole right there at the end. So I'm just going to center this over the end. Put this end on, this end as well, fold the edges up, and if you wanted to seal this even better, use more duct tape, you could, but that'll do the trick right there. All right, so I had to blow to get this out, and I'm now going to load this. I'm going to put the ping pong ball in, we're going to light it. Okay, I got it stuck in there again. We're going to light it, and we're going to see if we can get this to show you what the cannon actually looks like. All right, so here we go. We've got our White Rain hairspray. I'm going to spray it in just a little bit, throwing the cannonball, our ping pong ball at the end, and we'll first try it without blowing any air into the end. And actually before this, I'm going to show you now that I like to put this little shield over it. I'll talk about why here in a second. All right, let's give this a shot. Okay, I tried 5 or 6 times. I'm going to blow a little bit of air into it. Okay, and I just launched it off. It flew out. Pretty cool. All right, so that same thing, you can reload, put another ping pong ball in and shoot this thing off. Obviously, I've got to mention safety here. I've got safety glasses here, and if there's someone over there, you don't want to be shooting it at them, even if they do have safety glasses. The ping pong ball, it does fly pretty quickly. All right, now let me talk to you about why I put this up here. I've built a lot of these over my different years here, and there was one time where I've got the hole on the back side, right like this, and I had the ping pong ball wedged in really well, and I took this lighter and I clicked it, the ping pong ball was wedged in so well that when it exploded, there was a little tiny gap right here and a flame shot back towards my hand. Okay? In my many times doing this, it's only happened once. But just to play it safe, because when that happened, it was pretty warm. It didn't burn me, but it was pretty warm. I now do something like this. So a paper plate cut, you've got a little tiny shield, and if it did, you know, shoot a little tiny bit of flame back here, it's gonna block it. It's gonna hit this and you're fine. All right, so this is just another little safety precaution. This demonstration right here, a lot of fun. Please be careful. All right, what's the science behind this? We've got these paper towel rolls, we've got hairspray we're putting into it, and then we're using a lighter. Not the gas from the lighter, just the spark. Well, what we have is we have a combustion reaction. 3 things are needed for combustion. You need a fuel, you need oxygen, and you need ignition. Here is our ignition. The little tiny spark that we're doing right here. The little tiny spark that occurs on the inside is our ignition. Oxygen, we have about 20% oxygen in the air here. And that's why you saw as I was loading this earlier, if we spray into it and you do a couple clicks and it's not going off, there's a good chance that we don't have enough oxygen. So I will blow into it. Now there's still oxygen in my breath as I'm breathing out, but also as I start blowing, it's bringing some of the air out here inside. So that's the reason for blowing in it sometimes, is to introduce some oxygen inside. So we've got ignition, we've got oxygen, and the last thing we need is fuel. And here we have this aerosol can with hairspray, and this right here, it's a fuel. We read on the back, it even says flammable. Make sure you keep this away from flames. So we're using this as our fuel. We've got the oxygen, we've got our ignition, we've got an explosion, we've got a combustion. And if we contain that, okay, then we've got, you know, if we really contain it well, that'd be like a bomb. But this right here has a ping pong ball that can be thrown off one end. So it's more violent and explosive when we cap the end with a ping pong ball. If we do it without and we just click on it, usually we get a big, nice yellow flame. So that's also a pretty good demonstration to do.